how to deal with failure. This is a big one because we get discouraged sometimes and then we quit and give up. What is up, my winning friend? My name is Zach. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, tap the bell notifications if you want the best tips on how to dominate your goals. And we're getting started right now.
Yeah, we some goal getters.
We're getting started right now.
We some goal getters. Yeah, we out here.
All right, first and foremost, we have to understand what failure really is, because a lot of us have this false perception of failure. A lot of us think that failure is a bad thing, but failure is not a bad thing. Failure is part of the learning process. We have to fail in order to learn in most cases. Like when we're first born, we don't know how to walk, and we have to practice walking and failing at it, falling over and over again until we learn how to walk, and we learn by failing. Same with talking. Like, we don't come out constructing comprehensive sentences right out the gate. We say a bunch of hoopla, whatever. It doesn't make sense. We can't string words together, and we have to fail over and over and learn how to use our jaw muscles and tongue and all that until we can talk. And we do that by failing. So failure is a good thing. Look at it as, instead of failing, look at it as part of learning, and that it's getting you one step closer. You're learning what doesn't work. After we know what failure really is and know that it's part of the learning process, we got to keep taking shots. Just keep on taking shots, man. Being persistent. Persistence, you could develop persistence. And you right there, so many people lack persistence. They don't have that. They don't have the killer instinct. They don't have that winner mentality. And when you can develop that winner mentality, that killer instinct, when you can go for the kill shot, that's when you start to get things done. You got to be persistent and try things over and over and over and over again. Look at Thomas Edison. That dude, I mean, you look on the internet, there's so many different exact number or different numbers on how many times he actually failed in order to create the light bulb. I don't know exact which, but I know it's from everything I've seen, over 1,000 times. So he tried creating a light bulb over 1,000 different times. How many people quit and give up after they fail the first time? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's going to take 1,000 times. Are you ready for that? How bad do you want it? And that's what leads me to the next point. In order to have this persistence, you got to have a strong enough why. Why is it that you want to reach the goal that you have set? Why? What are you doing it for? Why? When you have a strong enough why, that's what's going to drive you and get past all that discouragement, because it's not going to matter. It's going to be, oh, I have to do this. When I have a strong enough why in place, I have to make this happen. When it becomes a must instead of I should, that's when magic happens. And now that we know what failure is, it's part of the learning process, and now that we developed a strong enough why so we can persist through all the discouragement and through the failures, the final step is learning what isn't working and changing your approach. You see, because we can have all the persistence in the world, but if we keep doing the same thing and getting the same result, we're not making any progress. It's not going to do us much good. You know, that's the key definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. So we have to learn what is and isn't working when we're pursuing our goals, and what isn't working that we've tried over and over again. And if it isn't working, change the approach. Change how you go about reaching the goal. Don't change the goal. Be stubborn with the goal. Change the approach. A lot of people get that backwards. They change the goal. They try and do something, and then they meet failure, and then they change the goal, and they never even try a different approach. Keep the goal, just change the approach. If you enjoyed this video, and or if this is your first time here and you haven't downloaded the Goal Getter cheat sheet yet, that thing is free. Download it. This thing, it's going to help you dominate your goals. It's a step-by-step process I developed, and I am most passionate about goal achievement. If you don't believe me, check it out for yourself. The thing is fire. And if you feel like I'm bringing you value here on this channel, if you feel like the videos that I make are helping you dominate your goals, giving you practical tools to do so, make sure you hit the subscribe button, tap the bell notifications, that way you don't miss anything. And as always, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.
Yeah, we some go-getters.
We're getting started right now. Right now.